Still living hand to mouth. I just need a real chance. But there's too little opportunity, and it's hard to compete with native Freestar folk. We've been given as much charity as I can stomach. Without the Low House... I mean, there's something, but it's a hell of a thing to ask. As dark as things are, there are so many good people out there. Simone, my wife, has got a cousin, Milena Exelrod. Truthfully, I never much cared for Milena. But she runs freight, and I know her routes sometimes take her this way. Milena is family. Might be she'd do something for her kin. I'm looking for a job, and I'll do anything. Well, anything legal. Milena's United Colonies, like us, and I know she's got problems of her own with Aquila City. You are an answer to our prayers. Milena called Simone yesterday. I'm pretty sure she's still in the system. Just giving me any hope. It's a lot.
I hope that never...
drive out of commission. You've taken down their shields.
Let's do this.
They've overloaded our jump system. Our jump system's back up. Restored, Captain.
Take her down! Take her down!
Taking out our grav jump.
No mercy!
Grav jump fully repaired.
Hello. Goodbye for now.
A pleasure to see you again. I don't suppose this time you're here to lie. Problem. My manor in the core has been approved by both the mayor and the historical committee. Wait, before you go, my instinct says you're a person who knows how to work with their hands, or in this case, heavy equipment. Are you familiar with mining lasers? Excellent. There are so many in the stretch, living in terrible conditions. The Low House and I are working together to make cheap, affordable housing. But the land we want to build on has hard stone that needs to be cleared. And it truly is the best cause. Once you clear the land, we'll be one step closer to changing some lives for the better. Having a good one?
sure if those ruined zealots live in space. That's separated from the blood.
If you are, I'm the best realtor in town, if I don't say so myself. Marvelous. One step closer. I can't wait to tell Miss... I know it's not much, but this...
How can I be of service, Captain?
Hello.
Prepare for combat. Successful fight.
We need to be smarter. Better in the way we handle the ash stuff.
So you sold 3 pickups today?
Yeah, might get some more on the back end. Your casserole sealed the deal. Aquila City is lucky that Hope Tech still deals with them after the reception I've gotten. I come here offering business, employment opportunity. That's right on the money there. So Ron Hope assigns me to Aquila City, and I'm excited, right? Could be but I need a place to sleep here. So I bought some prime real estate for me and my... And damn it, you'd think I plowed through a sacred... Listen, I'm not the one selling some That's just the thing, isn't it? It's not really. All the manors on the core were built, but this isn't some sort of sacred ground, right? And the owners before, some nobody third-tier family. And don't forget the damned realtor. Thanks for hearing me out. Hope you... Who the who? Wait. Hassanov. You mean the... Oh, hell. Elias Cartwright. That man's always had it out for me. My credits are as good as anyone else around here. I got a business proposition. 10,000 credits, and I take that alleged will off your hands. No questions asked. Suit yourself. But there's no way Elias Cartwright or any of those other
Don't you need to wait for the contract to be signed?
This ain't the UC. We shook hands and the deal's done.
Hey, I heard you make dumb lobsters.
I used to get really grossed out. Mom says I should learn doctrine like her. But I'd rather fly my own stuff.
I wish my granddad was still with us. What happened to the Hassanovs never sat right with him. Old Sahar was so sad near the end. But her lawyer would have surely made her draft a will. You got it! That's wonderful! But Blake Aldwell... Well, let me think back. There was a Blake. Might be we can track him or any surviving kin down. I'll get my lawyer on this. Frank Langston's in for a rude surprise. And we can maybe see a Hassanov return back to the core. They helped make the Freestar Collective. If they have living heirs, well, it's more than I could have hoped. You've more than earned this. You've done the city a great service. You're standing on one of the oldest inhabited... A genuine pleasure talking to you.
Locked in.
You're human. Oh, we're human. From the planet Earth. It's just that we weren't expecting to find life, let alone human life out here. We thought we were the only ones to leave Earth.
Perhaps we should greet our guests.
Of course. Manners. I'm Captain Diana Brackenridge. This is Security Officer Bomani Reader. And this is Dr. Mabuti da Costa, one of our elders.
A pleasure to meet you.
I see. As you may have presumed, we're in a bit of a bind. Our ship has finally completed its near 200-year journey from Earth, only to find our new home seemingly colonized by... well, we don't know. Communications haven't been successful, so your arrival is fortuitous. Perhaps you'd be willing to act as a middle person between ourselves and... the others. We're not entirely sure. Our engineers believe it's possible that our technology just isn't compatible with theirs. All we hear when using them to communicate with anyone is a bunch of disturbing noise. It gave me the heebie-jeebies at first. Well, the short answer is, we didn't. It's a generation ship, which is to say that most of us live long, happy lives on board and passed our mission down to our children. It was never intended that the original crew would make it to our destination. The goal was always the preservation of the human race, above all else. Though, it would seem that was perhaps... We do. Well, sort of. We saw structures using our surveying equipment. We've also seen the various ships pass us by. Some even seemed to want to communicate, but couldn't. Of course, we had no idea that they were being piloted by other humans. Ah, your question confirms one of our recent... It would seem that some form of faster-than-light travel or space-bending technology was invented during our long journey. That would explain why we would find people this far out into space. I guess technology leapfrogged. I can only imagine that our predecessors didn't believe the technology would ever work. Of course, we know that now. Human or not, we were still unable to communicate. As soon as we discovered them, we fully expected negotiation. Now then, please follow me. There's much to discuss first. Dr. DaCosta, you may return to your quarters if you wish.
Thank you, Captain. I will follow you to the bridge. For security purposes.
I do not believe we have need to fear our guests, but I'll allow it if you insist.
Just stay out of trouble.
Welcome to the Earth Colony ship.
You can't just walk off. Stop! Hand it over. Hand it over.
In the early 2100s,
Careful waving that
my
fancy gun.
ancestor, Rupert Brackenridge,
We don't need to see.
researched a number of scientific scenarios: climate change, asteroid impact, nuclear war, global pandemic, and more. Each scenario showed the likelihood of
I wonder what it's like. It sure is nice to know there are other people out there.
These are exciting.
Wow. Hi.
Hey.
Hey! Get that!
Boy, am I glad you weren't some sort of alien or something.
So, he gathered the best and brightest he could find, built the constant.
We've got strict rules around here, but they're strict for a
Wow. I've heard about you, but here you are.
Just because our equipment's old doesn't mean it won't work to take down predators. Hi there.
There's so much to learn about now.
this time we thought we were alone.
To spare, but if you are ever injured, I will try my best to help. Wait, how is it I don't know you? Oh my, yes, of course. They sent my husband, Mabuti, to greet you. It's quite fortunate that you arrived when you did. For Mabuti's sake. Hope... I hope you do. A lot of us are counting on getting off this ship. Some of us can't afford to wait much longer. Nothing. Not in the medical sense. As one of the eldest on board, he was ready to volunteer for termination. But thanks to your arrival, that is no longer needed. It means that he was going to volunteer his own life for the sake of the others on this ship, due to limited spaces and supplies. Like the others, his life would then be honored with special distinction and recorded for history. Rarely we had to make difficult choices when no one would volunteer. But Mabuti... I know you think it's not quite right, but thank you for understanding. With luck, it won't come to it, I hope. We try our best to avoid that through careful family planning. Rarely we run into situations where things do not go according to plan. And then we must adjust and make difficult decisions concerning our community and resources. We never do anything without careful consideration. But at the end of the day, we need to do what is best for the ship, so as not to put everyone in jeopardy. Indeed. There aren't many doctors on board. In addition to regular checkups, I perform surgeries, obstetrics, and other medical procedures. I also help train the next generation of doctors. Goodbye.
I've lived my entire life in the constant. I'm sure I hopes to live.
We were told that it was the largest and most advanced ship ever. If you can believe, entire generations have been born, lived, and died on this ship. It really goes to show that there are no limits to human ingenuity and perseverance.
wonder what else is out there.
I've lived my entire life in the constant. I'm not sure how else to live.
If the other colonists knew how many times the constant almost came apart at the seams. Whew. Well, thankfully I was hoping to talk to our visitor. I have a million burning questions, but I won't overwhelm you. There will be plenty of time for that later. Please, how did you do it? Did humanity finally discover fast... I knew it. It's incredible! I read about this technology in our archives from Earth, but it was only theoretical back then. Oh, I've got so many questions, but I haven't even given you my name. And, I might add, I'm one of the reasons... Indeed. You must understand how thrilling this news is for someone like me. Someone who's... Some may say... Pretty sure that when I'm not dealing with... We maintain all... Many years ago. I'll spare you the details, but when that happens... I had to jury-rig. Ah, great question. All of the reading I've done on the map. So... Yes! So many! Does everyone have their own spaceship? Do people only live on naturally habitable planets? Or did they learn to terraform? Are we in contact with alien species? I have so many more... Haha! Even this ship? I'm not surprised. I can assume the... I suggested that the... Ah, thank you. See you!
To learn about now.
These are exciting times, aren't they?
Hey, I wonder what it's like out there beyond our little community.
Boy, am I glad you weren't some sort of alien or something.
Hi there.
Oh.
Nice to meet you. And that's true. As you can imagine, everyone kind of just... Right? We've been cooped up together in this ship all our life. Anyway, sorry for freezing up before. I just didn't expect her. I'm Daisuke, the ship's provisions manager. I'm not sure what I can offer you, but if I can help, I will. Not really. Things don't work that way here. It's not a shop like you hear about in the books and movies. Almost everything is communal or shared in some way, but sometimes people want a little. So when that happens, mostly, I just keep track of the ship's inventory. We manage. But here, this is it. It works out for the most. See you around.
Wonder what else is out there.
We were never trained to address threats coming from outside our ship.
Wow. Hi.
Sure is nice to know there are other people out there.
And to think all this time we thought we were alone.
Hey there.
I've lived my entire life in the constant. I'm not sure how else to live.
Now that we know what's out there, things are going to be more interesting from here on out.
The Constant is a peaceful ship. Don't change that.
Think, all this time we thought we were alone.
There's so much more to learn about now.
Good day, Captain. Allow me to assist you with carrying your items. How may I be of service? Good day, Captain.
Hey, not so. That's mine! Give it back!
Hey there!
Wonder what it's like out there beyond our little community.
Never seen a ship like yours before.
Then again, I haven't seen any ships before you arrived.
These are exciting times, aren't they?
Wow. Hi.
Wow. I've heard about you, but here you are.
Hi. Hello. Oh, hi! Hello! You're the alien, person that came from... Sorry, I'm a little nervous. Can we start this over? Yeah. Okay, sorry about that. I'm Abe. Levins. Abe Please do! People didn't know what to think. Here we are, minding our own business. Then we hear some sort of garbled transmissions on the radio, real screechy. People had all sorts of fakakta theories. Aliens, time travelers, you name it. Anyway, it spooked the bejesus out of us, because we were... Ah! Glad you asked! It's a demanding job, but I try to keep both the kids and adults entertained. Scavenger hunts, We also have regular media nights where our historian, Julia Yang, screens all... Me? Hey, well, I take care of people here. I live with my... Instead, I may have... Oh, you must mean the Yiddish. It's an old... See, we didn't think the language would... It's a point of pride for our family, and so... Till next time, I guess.
Is nice to know there are other people. I wonder what else is out there.
The Constant is a peaceful ship. Don't change that.
Boy, am I glad you weren't some sort of...
know what's out there, things are gonna be more interesting from here on out. What's good for you? Don't make things...
So, here we are. Let's talk.
Because her equipment's old, doesn't mean it won't work to take down troublemakers.
Never trained to address threats coming from outside our ship.
Never seen a ship like yours before. Then again, I haven't seen any ships before you arrived.
I know Captain Brackenridge has essentially given you free rein to wander the ship, but security will still be watching you closely. I hope you understand, given we have so little experience with people from the outside. It pays to take security seriously. Something I understand much better now than in my youth.
I wonder what else is out there.
We've got strict rules around here, but they're strict for a reason.
Wow. Hi.
Now that we know what's out there, things are gonna be more interesting from here on out.
Never seen a ship like yours before. Then again, I haven't seen any ships before you arrived.
Piloting the old constant has been fun. But I'm looking forward to flying some fancy new ships when this is all over. Hey! So it is true. Oh, geez. Sorry, of course you don't know my name. We never met. I'm Yue. Wow, I never thought this would happen. Sure. Well... Oh, I'm the navigation officer. I'll be honest, the ship pretty much flies itself. It's just... I'm not sure what... See, the nav system's not perfect. We encounter stuff that our forebears didn't originally count on. Astral bodies, space debris, stuff like that. So sometimes I need to take manual control and get out of tricky situations. Then there was the time I used those unaccounted for anomalies to our advantage. Slingshotted us around a few stars that weren't supposed to be there, saved some fuel and knocked a few decades off our journey. Pretty incredible stuff. It's incredible. I'm pretty excited to meet new people and ask them all sorts of questions. I wonder about all we've missed this whole time while humanity has advanced around us. Take care of yourself out there, eh?
got strict rules around here. Other strict rules.
Now that you're here, I can finally give my crew a chance at a new life. Difficult is the wrong word. It can be both challenging at times and also exciting. Our mission was to rebuild humanity on a distant world, believing that we were Earth's last hope. To think that while there has always been a Brackenridge in the captain's chair, that I am the one to finally oversee our journey's end is truly exhilarating. But with this stumbling block in our path, at this final moment, I fear tough choices will need to be made. A bit frazzled, as you can imagine. People are anxious about discovering that we're not alone, and also worried about what... While we hope we can work out a deal with the people on the surface, they seem reluctant to reach out, so there's no I do know that we can't afford to stay here in orbit forever. The ship was built to sustain us for many years, with backup provisions just in case, but even that will come... I think I'm coming up on 6 years now? I was only a teenager when my father died. Because of that, I've had to sort of learn as I go along, instead of taking years of study and apprenticeship. I think some people on the ship resent me for not having the level of experience as my predecessors. But at the same... Well, as I mentioned, we've been unsuccessful in communications with anyone up until you arrived, though not for lack of trying. But since you're asking, maybe you'd be willing to be a sort of diplomat between us and them as we... We suspect that our equipment is woefully obsolete compared... In all honesty, we never expected to need to communicate with anyone, so we even attempted communicating with lights and sounds. Something we saw in an old... If anything, it may have inadvertently alarmed... We know there's a settlement on the planet below, meaning people were here before us. You see, we intended to settle here, but we assumed that they intend to defend their claim given their presence here. We'd like you to go speak to them on our behalf and help us negotiate a solution. Yes, of course. But we need to start from a firm position and stay. If need be, we can compromise, work out a mutually beneficial deal. But initially, I'd like you to be firm with them and convince them to leave. Let me know how they respond, and we'll go. We thought about it, but it simply won't do. Sure, our first settlement may be small, but our predecessors dreamt of our new civilization. That will be difficult if someone else plans to do the same. While we're not completely close to the idea of sharing, it's much easier. Thank you.
The Constant is a peaceful ship. Don't change that.
We were never trained to address threats coming from outside our ship. Just
gun around. You don't need to see Blake.
These are exciting times, aren't they? Just because our equipment's old.
I was just thinking about you.
Clamps released. Setting down. Everything in the group.
Hi there, Captain. I'm happy to help, Captain. Always a pleasure, Captain. Can I help?
Hey, what can I do for you? Anything I can help you with? Nothing for us to do. You're in good flying condition. I'm sure you can find... shit!
Please allow me to apologize for this inconvenience. This fortunate exit was required due to a confusion in the usual descent route. Nothing to worry about. To make up for this, I've claimed your account with a
concerned with your service. I just want to know why. For crediting my account anyway.
This is your first time here. Thank you for choosing Paradiso for your vacation destination.
Hey, I noticed you arriving at port shortly after I did. Something's been bothering me, and I've been dying to ask another guest. They told us there was a very active meteor shower, which is why we had to divert our flight path coming in for our landing. But... Oh, that's fair. I'll just have to ask around. The view coming in is... Unless, of course, they've done away with that flight. Anyway, enjoy your stay.
This is your first time here. Thank you for choosing Paradiso for your vacation destination.
There are so many activities I'm looking forward to doing, but I'm just having a good time relaxing.
Enjoy your stay knowing you're in our capable hands.
Welcome to Paradiso. Jiro Sugiyama. Do you have a security concern, or is there something else I can help? Neither. We're our own private force, the Paradiso Group, and I dare say we're some of the best in the business. We have to be out here on the fringes of the settled systems. Honestly, it's not as exciting as you might think. More often than not, we're just handling drunk and disorder. Heck, even pirates leave us alone for the most part. I think it's because some of them actually vacation here. As long as they're not bothering anyone, we've been told not to worry about them. See you around. Something I can help you with? Ah, it has a name. Good. Then you're already familiar with the situation, I take it. Do you know what they want? Interesting. We obviously have no records of a colony ship claiming this planet. Whatever the case, you'll need to speak with Oliver Campbell, a CEO for the Paradiso Group. He's in charge of bringing all formal decisions before the board and helping to make calls on them. I'll let him know you're on your way. Good luck handling this situation. Glad I'm not in your shoes. Stay safe.
Don't worry about us. We're just here to keep the peace. We try to stay out of our guests' way, but we're always here feeding.
out there.
I'm fairly new here. Yet another nice day in Paradiso. They're all nice days, I guess.
This is probably the best vacation I've ever taken.
No one's going to care if I call out sick from work for another week, right?
Be happy with who you are, inside and out. Why, hello, darling. Welcome to Enhanced Paradiso. You too can use our services to help you feel. We can make you thinner, larger, change your hair, your face. Or perhaps I can interest you in the Paradiso Getaway Bundle promotion. This is a one. We simply book 2 sessions for you for a greatly reduced price. Many Paradiso guests come to get away from their normal lives, and often they like to believe what. So, they will change their appearance not only when they get here to engage in some fun. Oh no, I know that some other enhanced hosts might do that as a way to upsell us. No. No. Here I only want you to be comfortable with who you are. You should not feel pressure. Being happy with your... Take care of your beautiful self.
One of these days, I'd love to experience this resort the way our guests do.
I guess I have to admit, this resort isn't as bad as I thought it would.
What a nice day, huh?
We've got some of the best private security in the settled systems.
I was worried about my beach body until I spoke with that lady at Enhance here.
Not to be a downer, but this place is almost too perfect, right?
Hello. Welcome to Chunks. If this is your first time dining with us at this location, you'll find our cuisine and service. Please, don't hesitate to ask if there's anything I can do to make your Chunks experience as enjoyable. Yeah, I know. It seems ridiculous, especially since most of the food is the same old Chunks as anywhere else. But people here really seem to like it. Honestly, what else do you want me to say? This is my employer and they treat me well enough. So please, enjoy some gourmet Chunks. I used to work at a Chunks in Neon before my transfer was approved, and while I much prefer working here, I can say that it's not a lot different. It looks a lot nicer, the food is supposedly higher quality, and we treat the customers with greater care, but that's really about it. Sure. Thank you, and see you next time.
Oh, this is even better than in the brochure. Hello. Hello, welcome to Hotel Paradiso. You may continue inside to the main desk if you need to check in for your stay, or feel free to browse the shops. Let me know if I can answer any questions you may have or help you. Unfortunately, the beach is reserved for hotel guests only, and the Paradiso Group owns all land on Parima 2, so you must either be a resort guest or have prior authorization. But, and you didn't hear this from me, security rarely has the bandwidth to patrol. Ah, this is your first time here. That's exactly what it is. Paradiso prides itself on being the fanciest, most relaxing resort getaway in the galaxy. People from all over come here to bask in the sun, enjoy the all-natural beaches, explore, enjoy the local wildlife, and generally get pampered. For that, you'll want to head inside, go to the main desk, and speak with Dirk. He'll be more than happy to guide you through the check-in process. If you have business with Oliver, you'll first need to speak with Kiwi, the board's executive assistant. You'll find them if you take the elevator up to the top floor and go down the hallway. Take care.
Hey, hope you're enjoying yourself.
Another lost belonging notification. Oh dear, a guest. Dreadfully sorry you had to hear my complaint. How unprofessional of me. Hello, welcome to Paradiso. Dirk Huddleston. You're not? Perhaps you'd allow me to persuade you to reconsider? We have the... If you do change your mind, or if you need anything... Oh no, you're on vacation. I wouldn't dream of asking a guest, or a non-guest as the case may be. But if you want to take a look at the list in the system and you happen to find anything while you're out and about, I suppose it would help me. For one, our hotel rooms are quite luxurious. The executive suite is especially posh, but perpetually booked. However, I must say, even you'll find our beach relaxing, and we have several top-notch shops and dining experiences. Of course, we also have the galaxy's only gourmet chunks. And if you're feeling adventurous, I believe... Broad question, but I'll try my best. Paradiso is the premier resort destination in the known universe. This planet is as perfect as one could possibly imagine. That is, assuming pristine beaches, Parima 2 is owned independently by the Paradiso Group. The Paradiso Group is run by several board members, many of whom They established the resort as a getaway for all on the most beautiful planet in... The system shows that we do, in fact. How long would you like to book with us for? Let me know if there's anything else you need.
Stop in the name of the...
Don't be stupid! Give that back! Don't be stupid!
Stop in the name of the law! You're making things hard! Stop in the name of...
I'm not much of a beach person, but everyone talks about this place, so I had to see for myself.
If only I could figure out the secret to that new drink. I might need to enlist outside help. Hey, sorry. Didn't mean to be rude and ignore you when you came in. I'm just trying to figure out the solution to a problem I'm having. What can I do for you? Matter of fact, I am. We keep losing business to Tranquility. It seems like they're always trying new things, new recipes. And well, we just have the same old coffee here. I have an idea, but I don't know if A tea sommelier from Tranquility Corporate is on vacation here. I overheard them talking to Polly about some new tea product they're working on. If you could convince them, or otherwise get the recipe before it goes to market, I'm sure it will help me succeed. Maybe. I hope so. This could be the big break I'm looking for. Hey, good luck getting that recipe. Well, I'm not sure if you know this, but ours is 100% organic. Trust me. Not bad. Well, have a good one. Stop in the name of the... Paradiso!
Thanks for choosing us over Cafe Lux. Tea's better than coffee anyway. Hello, welcome. If you fancy a cuppa, we have some new and classic blends that are sure to Aye, that's the spirit. So, what? Oh wow, I thought that was you. That you know, you're generating a lot of buzz. There's a lot of Well, if you want something strong, we have Earl Grey. If you want something relaxing, we have chamomile. But if you want something more exotic to tickle your fancy... Thanks for choosing us. Oh, you made the right choice. Come back anytime for a wee cup of tea.
I don't think any place could be more perfect. Can't wait to get out of here for the day.
Welcome to Paradiso Gift. Feel free to look around, but don't break anything. And before you ask, there aren't any Why would I? I have to sell overpriced crap to... My uncle works for the Paradiso board. When he said he could get me a job here... but it's not all bad. No. Ugh. You people always think that just because we're some fringe planet and not part of... I wouldn't... Mm-hmm. There you go.
I'm just glad I don't work on the luxury cruisers that bring people here.
Why did I think 3 days was going to be enough?
I wish I had booked a stay for long.
Salut, bonsoir, good evening. Welcome to Chez Simon. I am Simon, and this is... Might I interest you in some refreshing spirits? Heh, they can sometimes get pretty out of control, but security does a good job making sure. We've had to do away with the foam parties, for instance. Soapy surface. Before you worry, we never had a fatality because of it, just a... Plenty, but I consider myself a professional. It wouldn't. However, I don't consider the Paradiso Group board members co-workers, so I have heard from multiple celebrity visitors that our CEO, Oliver Campbell, isn't as domineering and Word is, he likes to be told what to do, and his performance evaluations are often Yes and no. It's my name on the sign, and I even had to sign over my name to get it up on the sign. But
I'm on vacation because I don't want to be bothered by anyone. Get it?
It's lovely here.
Don't be...
Everything here is a little more expensive than I expected. Guess that's how they get you.
Come here for a little R&R, huh? Me too.
I'm not much of a beach person, but everyone talks about this place, so I had to see for myself.
No one's going to care if I call out sick from work for another week, right?
This is even better than a cruise
This is probably the best vacation I've ever taken.
I'm on vacation because I don't want to be bothered by anyone.
I guess I have to admit this resort isn't as bad as I thought it'd be.
Hello there. Here is a little more expensive than what I expected. Guess that's how they get you.
Hey there.
It's lovely.
Not to be done.
Between you and me, I'm kinda glad most of the execs never show up to work. Hey!
No major incidents in a while. Let's hope it stays that way.
I hope
Hi
your
there.
stay here is going
I've got
well.
a lot on my plate right now, but I'm happy to help if you need it. During the day, I'm all business. But when work's done, I like to enjoy the resort like
Think we'd be a
everyone
prime
else.
target for pirates.
Excuse me, you can't just waltz in there. Do you have an appointment? Oh, you're the one they're waiting for then. Do you need anything else from me before you meet with the board? I can't speak for anyone else, but I've got a pretty high-pressure job working as the executive assistant to the Paradiso board. You can imagine, dealing with a team of execs, trying to manage all of their schedule, but it pays well. What I could tell you would get me in a lot of trouble. Most of them are typical C-level execs. I doubt you even need to use your imagination for that. The ones that show up to work, I swear I've never even met some of them, because they chill at their own private secluded beach homes. Anyway, be smart around Oliver. He's got a way of getting what he wants without your... Sure, have fun in the shark tank. And don't...
I just feel that we should be focusing on the natural beauty of this planet, not our amenities.
There are millions of planets out there. People can go to any one of them. The resort facilities are precisely what we bring to the table.
Hello? I didn't realize Kiwi was letting people in here. No, of course not. There's several more. We're just the ones who show updated. The others spend their time lazing on the beach at Gallop. Doesn't bother me, though. We the Paradise, as such, no. Not quite. We just makes things easy. No, and... I am. And you must be the... diplomat Giro told me about. Welcome. Well, but given the circumstances, I'm gonna cut to the chase. We've got our friends, the alien. You like that? The marketing team came up with it. The thought is, if we can't get rid of them, it might actually attract more tourism. Come see the aliens! We run a premier resort getaway here. We can't have our guests concocting stories about some body. As it is, we've had to reroute our luxury liners round the other side of the planet on entry so no one sees it. We need to nip this in the bud and take care of it before the tour. Despicable? Hardly. Just a backup plan in case we can't get them to leave. But you're right, no one's gonna buy aliens. Remind me to fire the marketing team. So, tell me, what's the actual deal with this massive eyesore of a ship, besides scaring people away? Well, that's something. Shame we can't just tell them kindly to bugger off. Something tells me that's not going to work. Now, tell me, what are we going to do about it? Give me some proposals, people. I need something to work with here.
We could offer to resettle them here. There's more...
They could stay here, temporarily, but it'll cost them. Quite a bit, too.
Maybe not. What if we help them get out of here? Outfit their ship with a grav drive so they can find a new home. We could even lend our engineers to help and give their captain an updated star map. What do you think?
Sounds costly. We can't absorb that cost, and it's unlikely they even have compatible currency, let alone enough for the transaction. Someone else would have to foot the bill.
Oh, I swear this would be a lot easier if they ceased to exist entirely. Anyway, Seema's got the right idea. Either way. It's not our responsibility to bear the brunt of that cost. We're being more than generous by offering the use of our engineering team to help in... A custom grav drive can't come cheap, and I assume they have neither the monetary means nor the That leaves the only other party in this negotiation. We own this planet, they don't. Here at Paradiso, we don't like leaving things to chance. Who knows what the... Imagine the landscaping disasters they may come up with, and how that might mar the satellite imagery of the planet. No, much better to assimilate them into our culture if they... And that's within your right. But as the CEO of Paradiso Group, I'm the one who has to make and approve decisions around here, not you. So, as much as I appreciate your feedback, we operate outside of the Free Stars only, you see, partially because we don't want anyone else meddling in our affairs. And we'd rather not draw attention to it. As I've mentioned, it could be bad for business. We'd much rather settle it. Oh, I didn't say that specifically. This would be a mutual contract for room and board in exchange for services rendered. Of course, there's no telling how long this arrangement will last, given the substantial costs we'd need to take on in order to accommodate them here, But this may save the resort on operating costs in the long term, as we'd be able to let go of some of our current... I'm not suggesting anything, other than it would make... Guess we're tabling it for now. Let's circle back around.
With a name like
The only thing we've really
the
got
marketing
to
for
You're
this
lucky I'm
place
not
writes
lucky.
itself.
And you've made your decision? They'd be hard-pressed to defend their claim in any courts. Our charter goes back years. It was registered with both the UC. We may be outside the settled systems, but that charter's... I'm sorry, but you're going to need to be the one to break the news to them that... Ah, good on you. You want to see a man named Benny St. James over at Hope Tech. He's the best in the business. If anyone can retrofit a 200-year-old ship with a modern grav drive, it'd be him. We'll coordinate our engineering team with his when you return, though you may have to help the Constance engineers prepare for it on their end. Good luck. Right. On behalf of the Paradiso Group, we appreciate your help.
I don't want to risk us coming off as just... Just another artificial, just doing my part to make sure Paradiso remains a paradise. Thank you.
We don't want to compete with Leon. Bayou's ruthless. He'll do anything he can to eliminate the competition. We don't need that kind of trouble. That being said, I think there's a bit of graft. Maybe we build up the beachfronts at a boardwalk amusement park. I've had this idea to build artificial hot springs, that sort of thing.
Sounds good. I'll look into what that will cost. Sounds good. I'll... Sounds good. I'll look into what that will cost us, and we can circle back around to this.
Paradiso Security's only here for your safety. Pretend we're not even here.
I was worried about my beach body until I spoke with that lady at Enhance here.
Why did I think 3 days was going to be enough?
I don't think any place could be more perfect.
It may be paradise, but that doesn't mean we don't run into trouble from time to time.
I'm here to satisfy your needs. I hope your stay is a pleasant one.
Everything here is a little more expensive than I expected. Guess that's how they get.
It's my pleasure to make sure our guests are happy.
Your safety is our #1 priority.
Well,
Mayday!
you didn't
Mayday!
put us in
This is
good
Three-Star
plan,
Ranger
so we
Nia.
must be in the right place.
If anyone is hearing this, system's failing. Need help. I repeat, need help.
Welcome to the Freestar Collective. Please maintain your current course while we scan your ship. All right, we're done. Welcome to Hopetown.
Let's put this bird on the ground.
I believe most humans would find this area aesthetically pleasing.
I don't want to hear any complaints.
Oh, same as usual. Except now all
Pardon?
she does is goes on and on about how her youngest has made it. Tells everyone you met the wrong.
Keep an eye on your valuables. You can't protect your own.
Hello.
You have picked up too much matter and become over-encumbered. Captain, hello. I am relieved you... I will await your next order here.
Excuse me! A little desperate here. This is such a long shot.
All right, Adela. Oh, God. I'm just... When I signed on to be a freight captain, I was expecting long hours. And now I'm a hair away from being Where to start? So, I fly a rust bucket called the Markab for a small shipping line. It just started, really. We do bulk shipping, boring stuff like actuators and seed stock and minerals. Have you ever had a standard, boring job just... You get it then. So, I just got assigned to the Markab. The first shipment? Slag steel. As soon as I left Neon and got scanned, things got crazy. Spacers. Everyone demanding I power down, hand over the contraband, or sometimes just fire. I skipped the system, ditched the cargo. It gets even worse. A tracker just landed and I just know he's hunting a bounty. Me. So if you go into the pit stop and claim you're Captain Fahim of the Markab, maybe... Listen, I just haul, well, garbage. Well, awesome. I figure you could do a solid for the little plus credits. The company is, well, a real train wreck. For once, working for such a dump is a good thing. I don't know. I don't want anyone to get hurt, but he may... A member of the Trackers Alliance. You are the best! This late, he's the one with the cowboy hat. Just stay safe. Thank...
Excuse me.
Yes? What?
Yes.
You here for commerce? Or another bored tourist? Some rules. If there's one place there's some law and order in this, don't even think about stealing anything. No haggling. The prices, and might be some other rule. I didn't start this way. Got myself robbed a few times. So now I look out for number one. And it's not. You may be thinking this place is a dump. Lots of customers pass. A lot of my business is with travelers. Hope Town's the only patch of civilization anywhere near here. So I have to stock things that hit a little bit harder than home defense. There ain't any handouts here. But if you do, you can be your own person. I'll take that over being a corporate drone any day. Hopefully something catches your eye.
Howdy.
Ron hopes the best thing that's happened to us.
The selection in here is quite good. I like it here. Very few rules. People know how to look the other way. And so many strangers coming and going all the time. A good place for business. Do you agree? It is no neon, this is true. I have a small package that needs delivery to Aquila City. I need someone discreet. Not too many questions. Illegal is a strong word. Here in Aquila City, a much different story. Does it matter? I know little about you. This is the way I like. I like it here. And so many... Do you agree? It is no neon. This... I need someone. Speak your mind. Sorry. Look. I don't have time for this. I hear you. Okay, that's pretty good. If you must know, let's just say the trade of... I will say no more than...
Boo! Did I scare you? When I grow up, I'm gonna be a Freestar Ranger.
We'd be dust, except for the factory.